Wherever you are, I hope your summer is safe, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can y'all do me a favor, please? If at any time any of this reading resonates with you, or you're having a good time, or the energy, or you're part of the family, you'd like to help this channel grow, please don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit share. Please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all, so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And also, you want to make sure you're subscribed because, hello, why wouldn't you? But other than that, besides obvious, I do giveaways every month, okay? And it's for subscribers only. It is free. All you have to do is hit subscribe. And yeah, and you have to be part of the, you have to live in the US. I apologize to anybody outside of the US. It's not that I don't love you, because I do. It's just that anywhere from outside of the US, I tried to order, like, to deliver it to, it doesn't send. So I apologize. I do love you guys. Each and every one of you, even the haters. But anyway, guys, anyway, please keep in mind when watching any of my readings or anything that I post that you are in understanding and agreement that I am not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be a she could be a he, or else could be reversed. Just don't make anything fit that doesn't fit. You don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. Let's plug in, get grounded. Finally got a new cord for my grounding mat that Clyde chewed up. But anyway, so yeah, and please keep in mind whenever you see this is when you're meant to see it, whether it's live right now, weeks, months, or even years down the road. Whenever your eyes come across this, is when you're meant to see it. And it could be talking about past, present, and or future events. It's usually a mixture of the three. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys, so happy Sunday. Today we're using the Biblical Tarot first. I was going to do a reading last night. I was going to do What's the Tea, and I ended up watching a movie and I got sucked into it. I apologize, guys. Yeah, so that was my bad. I apologize, guys. But yeah. ADHD gets the best. Whoever this reading is for, it's saying there's some sort of karmic family. Somebody could be leaving a karmic family, or a karmic family will try to write you out of something. Okay, they could have tried to, like, hi Jen, how you doing, honey? I pray you're having a beautiful and blessed day. In Jesus' name I pray. I pray you're all having a beautiful and blessed day. In Jesus' name I pray. So somebody's watching you. Somebody's seeing you as like it was a Queen of Cups in the upright. They're seeing you as a very loving, nurturing, caring person. And somebody tried to leave you out of something, or somebody like might be in regret for leaving you out in the cold. But I'm strongly getting somebody's leaving a karmic like family behind. I don't know if somebody's moving, or something like that. But look, we had the Page of Swords. Somebody's watching. They're lurking. They're watching. They're seeing you. Somebody's also realizing that their goals, their plan backfired, so they don't know what to do now. I'm blessed and hope that you got any blessed you can do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Today's beautiful, beautiful, blessed day, beautiful, blessed week, and rest of the year as well. 2026 is going to be an amazing year for you. Whoever this reading's for, too. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, High Priestess. Somebody's watching you, okay? Somebody could be wanting a marriage from you, but they're seeing you. And there could be an organization watching you too. But if you see the Page of Swords as looking at a high priest, okay, and they're seeing that like you are extremely gifted and extremely tapped in, but there could also be a organization of some sort watching you. This could be a church, it could be like law enforcement, or whatever, okay. But there, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's an organization watching you of some sort. But somebody's seeing you and seeing that you're extremely gifted, extremely tapped in. You know things without like knowing them. Somebody wants a marriage. Okay, so May 11th could be significant. Or November 5th could be significant. Somebody wants to marry you. 2 of Wands in the reverse, okay? So February 11th or November 11th could be significant. Yeah, February 11th or November 11th could be significant. And somebody's watching you and they're seeing that whatever their goals, like I said earlier, whatever their plans were, backfired, okay? Now they don't have a plan. They don't know what to do. They realize that you are extremely gifted and tapped in, and you are very much so protected. And so whatever they tried to do to you is not working. Now they're like trying to figure out what to do, but they have no plans. They're realizing whatever they thought they were going to do didn't work out. They're being watched themselves, whoever this is. 8 of Swords, yeah, in the reverse. They tried to trap you. someone's realizing you didn't fall for some sort of trap, and somebody's scared. If you add this 8, so, well, 8, 11, okay, so that's what, July, August 11th could be significant, or November 8th. Something about November is definitely significant, okay? But if you add this 8 plus this page, that's the 9 of swords, okay? But there's more so in the reverse. Somebody's now realizing you didn't fall for some sort of trap. They can't trap you because they're realizing you're gifted, you're tapped in, and you're protected. Now, if you add this 8 plus this page, okay, of the swords, that's the 9 of swords, and that would be more so in the reverse because the 8 is in the reverse. So someone's now watching, realizing that you didn't fall for the trap. They can't trap you, are protected, and now they have to give up. Somebody's also realizing that your resilience, okay, your ability to bounce back always. How you doing? God wins. God does win always. Absolutely. That name, your name speaks for itself, okay? And somebody's realizing this. Somebody really thought they had you. Somebody could also be worried and not wanting to go to jail for whatever they try to do to you. Somebody's watching. There's a lot of watching, a lot of stalking, a lot of spying, a lot of creeping, a lot of pondering. You see how she's sitting there with her hand like underneath her chin, like pondering? Pretty peculiar, eh? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Please and thank you. Hi, Jay. How you doing, honey? I pray you're all having a beautiful and blessed day. Somebody's getting caught up. This came out first. Sun in the reverse. There could be a karmic. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. So, somebody's screwed. Somebody's nervous. They're worried. Somebody wants to take some sort of action. Somebody might be trying to run, too. Somebody's worried because and they're not happy that they're blocked. And you're about to receive justice for the injustice that you have gone through. Somebody could definitely be a karmic. There could be a karmic Leo. There could be a karmic Libra. It doesn't have to. But somebody's trying to hide the fact, okay? They're not happy that whatever they tried to do to you was blocked, and they're blocked now, okay? So, and that the darkness, look, is blocked from you. The sun in the reverse, there was something that was hidden that's coming to light, and somebody's trying to stop this from happening. But whatever darkness they tried to send to you was blocked, okay? For sure. Somebody was trying to block your happiness, and it's not working. Because it was completely unjust, whatever this is. And you're about to receive justice for all the injustice that you went through. We have the justice card on the fence. So February 11th could be significant, February 19th could be significant, or November 2nd. Somebody's trying to stop justice. That's not going to happen. Hold on one second. You have 2 major arcanas out here. There's only 3 cards out, and 2 major arcanas already. So there's something major that's about to happen in your life. Come on, baby. Hi, Clyde. There's a handsome little boy. There's my baby. Oh, careful, baby. What was that? Jesus, Lord, you scared me. What was that, Bubby? Clyde just like I was closing the door and he was like underneath me, like he always rubs himself against me when he comes in, and like to say hello. Here, don't eat this, okay? Let's get you new ones, okay, Bubby? Let's get you new one. You can have that one. That's a treaty one. Let me pour new food in there for you. Don't eat that because that just spilled on the ground, and I didn't get the vacuum yet, so let's not eat that. And I was cleaning my plants, so we don't want you to eat anything with my plant stuff. Ow. Hold on a second, guys. Clyde just spilled his food, and I don't want him to eat what he spilled on the ground. Hey, baby. Sorry, guys. Go ahead, baby. Clyde said, meow, everybody. Clyde, everybody said hi. Everybody, King Clyde. Someone's last name could be King. Okay, sorry. But yeah, there's something major that's happening, okay? And a lot of darkness that you have gone through, and it was completely unjust, and you're about to receive justice for this. Somebody's trying to stop the truth from coming out. They're trying to block justice, which is not going to happen. It's going to fall back onto them, okay? And they're also trying to block your happiness. And they're trying to stop they're trying to stop justice, and they're trying to stop the truth from coming out. But it's not gonna happen. It's not going to work. Something's been hidden. Something major has been hidden for quite some time that was unjust, that you have gone through, and major events in your life that somebody worked hard to hide. Confirmation. They worked hard to hide and block the truth from coming out, but it's coming out. Now they're nervous. They're worried. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice you in some sort of way. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Please and thank you. I love this deck. Somebody's codependent. Somebody could be trying to hide a codependency of some kind, okay? Either an addiction, possibly. I'm strongly getting that. Somebody could be trying to hide this. Karmic family. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're protected, though. Whatever this is, there's a protection order for sure. Like I said, you're being watched. There's an organization watching you. It's like the law enforcement. There's some sort of like the justice system watching you. And they're guarding you, and you're protected. A lot of completions, okay? 7-11 could be significant. Bubby, please don't knock it over again, because, like I said, I didn't get to vacuum the floor yet, and I was just doing my plants. I was doing stuff with my plants. I don't want your food to spill and then have to throw it away again. But yeah, you got your guard up, and you are protected, okay? And this is why you're so heavily protected, because whatever you went through was not right. You weren't supposed to. There's something that's completing, okay? There's an hold on, I have to let Clyde back out. So something that's jumping. You're getting trouble for your trouble. 7 to 21. 7 times 3 is 21, right? So you're, because of all the injustice you went through, things are about to be coming out for you like majorly. Okay, there's something going on behind the scenes that you don't see. Somebody's trying to super hard to block the truth from coming out, but it's not. Hi, baby. Thank you. And they're so hyper focused on watching you, stalking you, like, and trying to stop just and everything. They're not realizing they're being watched themselves. And there's some sort of addiction. I feel like that either you or somebody is maybe like somebody trying to hide or trying to maybe like you completed some sort of cycle, but you need to finish it. There could be maybe you quit some stuff, but there's something else that's hidden. Okay, that's draining you. You could be spending your finances on it possibly. Somebody was dependent on you being like in darkness, okay? They're depending on this being like covered up, but it's not, and it's not going to happen because there is definitely something in the justice system for sure. There's some sort of court procedure here that I don't know if you're aware of. It's probably hidden with the Sun card in the reverse. Guaranteed, there's something going on in the background in the courts. And you are protected. There is definitely a protection order here. Okay, you're slaying your giants just as you should. And there's something going on in the background that you don't see that's hidden. The Sun in the reverse. It's like a hidden court procedure with this Justice card here in the middle. First card out, Sun in the reverse, Justice in the middle, and then the World card. So something is skipping. Also, like I said, you're getting triple for your, things are about to be speeding up for you. You just don't see it yet. And you are protected. If you do have some sort of addiction, I don't know if this is you or somebody else. Some sort of addiction, if you are worried about freeing yourself from it, you're being told you are protected though. Like, I don't know if it's like if it's a heavy addiction and like, like alcohol could be very dangerous, like withdrawing from, or like heroin or like fentanyl, whatever, like that stuff. What else is Xanax? Okay. And if you're worried about freeing yourself from that, you are protected. You know what I mean? And it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Or this could be somebody else. But yeah, they were dependent on you, something being covered up, something being hidden, and you being like dependent on some sort of darkness, or could be an addiction. Maybe they lied to the justice system. Maybe they said that like there could have been money that was hidden for you or something that this karmic family took and said that like, oh, they're an addict. They're going to spend all their money on this, that, and the other, or something like that. Which it doesn't matter if something was left to you. It was left to you unless like say if you had a loved one that left you something. There could have been terms to you getting this money, right? Because I'm sure only getting that's what it is, especially with what's coming out so far. Like maybe your loved one said, okay, because maybe if you say if you did had an addiction, they're like, all right, well, they have to be sober for a year, you know what I mean, before they could receive this, or something like that. And they've been working very hard to have you codependent on this, okay, on whatever the situation is. But you are going to be completing that cycle if that is the case. And I feel like you have freed yourself from something, and you're about to free yourself from something else. But there's also definitely a somebody's also trying to hide the fact that they're having money issues. If you've been having money issues, don't worry, there's something in the background that's clearing up, that you're about to receive like triple whatever was taken from you, if not more. 919 or 616 could be significant. Somebody needs, okay, I was just going to say, somebody needs 3 days. Something about 3 days is significant. Somebody might want to do a 3-day fast. And if you have any addictions, maybe fast from water, like just do like a water fast, and also like fast from like any sobriety, completely sobriety, like don't take any drugs or alcohol or anything. You are protected though. There's definitely a protection order. There's a karmic family here that was codependent on you, the keeping you in some sort of bondage and darkness. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit confirmation. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of, please and thank you? 5 of Swords in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to betray you anymore. They don't want to steal from you. Okay, because we have the 5 of Swords in reverse underneath of the 2 of Swords in the upper right. So somebody's realizing they can't deceive you. They don't want to betray you anymore. They did in the past. Now they're in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. They're realizing that what they did to you is, you know, what's completely unjust. So somebody wants to now do the right thing. They want to stick up. They don't want to steal from you, or they're realizing they can't steal from you. Okay, because if we add the 2 of Swords plus the 5 of Swords, it's the 7 of Swords. More so in the reverse because the 5 are in the reverse. But somebody definitely did. They're realizing it was unjust. Okay, this person's now sticking up for you and protecting you. There's something going on in the background and behind the scenes. They're in a lot of grief, pain, sorrow, agony. This could be a karmic father figure, or an uncle, or masculine energy of some sort. That somebody was trying to bully you out of your spot. You are protected. There could be like even a like a boss of some sort, or an old coworker, or an old boss. Doesn't have to be, but you are protected. You are guarded. If you have a business or like your work, it's protected. You're about to be known around the world for whatever you do. Make sure you are praying over yourself, okay? And yeah, somebody's now standing up. They're protecting you, and they're doing the right thing. You're very intelligent, extremely intelligent. All right, this person's now wants to take the lead. They want to do the right thing. They're in a lot of grief, pain, sorrow, agony before what they did to you. May 11th could be significant. That's the second time May 11th came out. You're about to get the 411 about this injustice that you have went through, about something they worked super hard to hide from you, to block from you getting. But now this person's realizing this. They're in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. Now they want to stick up and protect you. And they're going to do this. They're completing some sort of cycle behind the scene. Behind the scenes that you don't see coming. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of, please and thank you? Major coming in for you. There's a lot of major arcanas out already. Yeah, 6 of Swords. This person wants to now move forward, okay? They want to come out of rough... You're coming out of rough waters in this smooth sailing, especially with your work. If you've been having, like, problems with your finances and work, there's something completing. There's some sort of cycle completing. You're moving forward. You're coming out of rough waters in this smooth sailing. And now this person was needing you to be codependent on them and on something, okay? Some sort of, like, bondage or some sort... I'm strongly getting addiction of some kind. And I feel like they lied to the courts about you. I feel like they maybe you did have some sort of addictions at one point. Or maybe you even do now. But they needed you to be like under this bondage, because I think there's probably some sort of like there was like an agreement or something, like you had to be clean for a certain amount of time or something like that. That's for somebody. But yeah, once this cycle comes in, there's something that's going to be completed. You're going to be moving forward victoriously, okay? And it's protected. Your forward movement is protected too. And if it's not you that's freeing yourself from an addiction, this person is. And that's, you know what I mean? They could be right now detoxing right now. They might not be doing like too good. But they are protected if that's the case, because they're doing, maybe they're sober minded. It's going to be a karmic family. But somebody's definitely moving forward from sort of karmic family. Somebody's leaving behind. This could be a father figure. Or they're leaving a karmic father figure behind and moving forward. Or an uncle or something like that. But whatever you do for work is about to be, you're about to be known around the world for what you do. Or what you're going to be doing. There's definitely a hidden case going on behind the scenes. Something's going to open up like Pandora's box. Like, yeah, this person's now walking away. Somebody's walking away from darkness. Okay, they're walking away from some sort of like, you know what I mean, trying to block you, trying to steal from you. They don't want to do that no more. They don't want to do that no more. Somebody's freeing themselves from some sort of addiction. Somebody was expecting you to walk away from whatever you're doing, and that's not happening. This one right over here, and this one over top of the Two of Swords too, and the Five of Swords. So somebody's walking away from trying to block you, and you know what I mean, and trying to deceive you. They don't want to do that no more. They want to move forward. They want to complete this cycle. So now they're walking away from something that they were codependent on. Okay, so this person, I think, it's like going through some sort of addiction. They're leaving behind the darkness. Okay, they're also some sort of addiction that they're walking away from, and also someone's like trying to hide the fact that they have money issues. And I feel like it's this Emperor in the reverse. They might have tried to do this to you because they were having money issues that they were trying to hide. So they tried to like do some shitty shit to you, and now they don't want to do this anymore because they're finding out whatever they did is completely wrong. Karmic family is getting caught up. You're about to have ultimate wish fulfillment. Somebody was trying super hard to steal your wish fulfillment, to steal your destiny, to steal your dreams. Now, somebody's also trying to get you to walk away from whatever you're doing for work. It is protected and whatever, it's for your purpose, okay? But they also stole something. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is a karmic family member that's in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. It's probably a father, uncle, a grandfather, a masculine energy of some sort that tried to bully you, okay? They try to bully you out of your spot. Somebody wishes they had a family with you. Somebody's now seeing you as their wish fulfillment, and they're realizing they walked away from their wish fulfillment. They're not happy about this. They're trying to hide the fact that somebody needed you. You walked away, okay? Somebody needed you to be married to them. That's like I said earlier about some sort of marriage. They were dependent on that. Somebody, a karmic family, probably sent whoever this person is in to you to get close, confirmation, to get close to you. And then also they were supposed to marry you and then get rid of you, okay? And then like rip you off or whatever, and then like, you know, marry you because there was something hidden behind the scenes, some sort of money that was left to you, and they were supposed to either get rid of you or just take you for everything, you know what I mean, and leave you with whether you knew about it or not, which you didn't. The Sun card was in the reverse. You were unaware of this. Somebody might even possibly falsify some sort of marriage, but now they're in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. They wish they would have actually did things correctly. $89 could be significant. Queen of Cups, now they're seeing you as a very loving, nurturing, caring, divine being. They're seeing you for who you truly are. Maybe because maybe you did have some sort of addiction that you walked away from. You could have walked away from something that was like you were codependent on, that was like, you know, that was strongly getting an addiction. It could be alcohol. It could be some sort of drugs, or a mixture of the both. And now that you've freed yourself, somebody's seeing you for who you truly are. And I'm telling you, they needed you to be in a relationship, a marriage. They needed you to be married to this person. And I feel like that person's now in grief, pain, sorrow, agony, all right? And they needed you to be bound to some sort of darkness, and they're bound to them and in some sort of addiction that you freed yourself from, that you walked away from, or you're about to be walking away from. And now that this person, I feel like you already did though, or at least like freed yourself from some of it, okay? And then now this person's seeing you for who you truly are. They don't want to deceive you. They don't harm you. They see you as their wish fulfillment. They see you as their everything. They see you. They wish they would have had a family with you, like, and been married to you, like, legitimately. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of, please and thank you? Yeah, they're realizing their ships ain't coming in because you're protected. Your karmic family, and this could be your ex, or this could be like a father figure, or uncle, a grandfather, something. Their ships are not coming in. The 3 wands in reverse. They're realizing this. Why? Because you're guarded and you're protected. And you're protected from God first and foremost, and you're protected from the justice system. There's a court procedure going on behind the scenes, and you are a high priestess, okay, or a high priest, but the roles already fit. You're tapped all the way in. They're realizing this. You're moving forward to. You're getting spiritual upgrades. You're moving forward to whatever you're doing with your, and look, to 2 to the 6, like I said, 7 to 21. You are skipping. You're moving forward. The 3s are significant. You could have OCD possibly. Maybe you do things in 3s. Some about 3s is significant, or you're getting triple back for, you know what I mean? Instead of double for your trouble, you're getting like triple, if not more, back. Because we go 7 to the 21, 2 to the 6. You know what I mean? The 3s. It's something about 3s. Somebody was hoping. Now that they're realizing who you are, they're trying to walk away. They're like, oh, we ain't doing this. Also, whatever you're doing with your spiritual gifts for work, you're about to be known around the world for your spiritual gifts, for whatever your business, whatever you're here to do, whatever your purpose is. And it's going to lead you to ultimate wish fulfillment. And they're pissed off. They needed you, and this is why, okay, this makes sense why they needed you bound to darkness, or bound in some sort of chains of addiction or something, because it was blocking your spiritual gifts or whatever you were here to do. But somebody could also counted you out, because maybe you had some sort of addictions and they thought that you were nobody. But they don't realize a lot of God's people actually go through that, okay? And there's a reason for it, and you free yourself from it so you can help other people that are been through similar situations. And some people just look at you, oh, that person's an addict, they ain't nothing. No, you don't realize you never know who you're who you're in front of. And I feel like this was definitely a part of whoever this reading is for. This is part of your story. It was meant to happen. You were meant to break that cycle. It was a curse, a family curse. Maybe your whole family was like, maybe you came from a line of addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever the situation is, porn, whatever. You know what I mean? But somebody wants you super hard to walk away from whatever you're doing, because whatever you're doing, like, you're meant to do, your purpose is something very big, and you're getting spiritual upgrades. There's something here that's about to be completing some sort of cycle, okay? You realizing who you are, and what do you call it? And walking away from something. There's something that you need to walk away from, that you are protected from, that you're going to. But now they realize who you are. They're realizing their ships ain't coming in. They're realizing you are too protected. They can't trap you, okay? Because you know what they're going to do before they fucking do it. Three of Pentacles is a failed. Look, Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's a failed collaboration that they tried super hard to block, to hide, to keep hidden. And your pain, your suffering, and everything that you went through is a huge, you had to go through it to get to where you're going. Somebody's getting caught up. Yeah, they're realizing they're getting caught, just like I caught this card, and now their plans backfired. They don't have a plan. They don't have any goals. They don't know what to do, because they're blocked. They're caught. They're done. And somebody else is now making the right thought. They're thinking correctly, and they're realizing they don't want to do this anymore. They're finding out who you are. They see you as wish fulfillment. They're in a lot of grief, pain, sorrow, agony for what they've done to you. Things are coming back onto them. Now they don't know what to do, because the main key player here in all of this is backing out on them. And whoever this is also changing their life. I feel like you were meant to activate this person to change your life around, and this person is, whoever this person is, they're about to be surprised to find out. I feel like you're going to be surprised to find out who this person is too. And see, their plans backfire because you walked away from something that was dark, some sort of bondage, some sort of darkness. This could even been a person, or because they needed you codependent on, some sort of addiction that you walked away from and also because you blocked somebody that was, and I feel like the main character here that is now wanting to turn their life around. You're inspiring this person. They're seeing you as wish fulfillment. They want to walk away from this karmic family. They're realizing their ships ain't coming in with this karmic family. But yeah, see, their plans backfired because you broke free of this bondage with this person and some sort of addiction. I feel like before they could actually steal whatever this is that they were planning to steal. Because again, remember, you needed to marry this person. They were depending on you marrying this person. Then this person was probably going to either off you or just take you for everything, or like maybe just sign for you. I don't know how that works. I've never been married. Okay. But like, I don't know how that works. But like, I guess when you're like married, isn't it like you get like everything is both yours? You know what I mean? So maybe they were just going to sign for you or some shit. I don't know. Or get you to manipulate you to sign some sort of paperwork over to them, or forge your signature or something, or just like, or possibly try to unalive you. If you look right here, there's a freaking sword right here with this baby with this sunlight coming down. With the light coming down, like immediately when I see this card, I think of like a sacrifice, a child sacrifice. But it was unjust, okay? And you are protected, you're guarded. You listen to your divine guidance to walk the fuck away from these people. And also some sort of addiction or addictions. And I feel like there's still an addiction here or something that you might even be trying to hide, or like maybe you're not like honest with yourself about. I'm sorry, but I'm letting you know what you need to know. That you need to walk away from, that you're like not fully, maybe you like, I don't know, maybe you still do it sometimes, or whatever the situation is, or it's not as bad as the other or something like that. Somebody's trying to burn evidence, but they're being watched doing this. Look, Seven of Swords in the reverse on top of the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Look. So yeah, they can't steal from you. They try to, they plan to steal from you, and they can't. And this is like they've tried this multiple different times too. All right. And anything they did take from you is coming back to you. So now they're blocked. Okay, they're blocked from trying to steal from you, steal your purpose, steal your wish fulfillment, and stealing from you. Now they're in grief, pain, sorrow, agony. Somebody's also upset. And they're realizing your karmic ass family, okay, that sent this person in, stole from them. This is the way this person's looking at it. And this person wants to turn their life around. They're pissed off at this karmic family. They're also looking and blaming this karmic family for whatever is going on and going wrong in their life, because this person actually really wants to be with you because they see you as their wish fulfillment. And they're realizing they turned their back against, the major blessing of their life, which was you. They could have had it all with you. And this is like something that was stolen from you or attempted to be stolen from you that you were unaware of. See how his eyes are blind and your sun card is in the reverse. And they tried super hard to leave you out in the cold of this, but they were unable to. And now they're realizing they can't. Now their plans like are backfired. So now somebody wants to go ahead and that was being unjust towards you. 7-Eleven is definitely significant. Okay. Also, that 7-Eleven is like a convenience store, right? So this is somebody that like just comes around when it's does whatever's convenient to them. Okay, so they thought it would be real easy. They can come in, come out, and do whatever. They thought it was going to be really easy. They thought they were going to be able to get manipulate you. Oh shit! They thought you were very gullible, very easy to manipulate, not realizing that you could be an introvert. All right, maybe you keep things inside and you just observe, and you you don't tell people what you know, but you keep it inside for the right time. Right now they're realizing you knew what the hell they were trying to do. And this person's now realizing that what was going to be more convenient for them is to throw this karmic family under the bus, and is going to try and deceive them instead of you and bring you justice. Also, see how right here Moses is holding the 10 commandments. All right, they're also banking on you doing something fucked up. Okay, they get you to get you to do something like messed up, where they could curse you or do something where like none of it's landing on you because you're innocent. Right, anything they're trying to do to you does not work because you're innocent. And they were banking on you like doing something really messed up to them, or like they're trying to get you to fall in some sort of trap, but you don't fall for it every time they try. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody blocked some sort of message or some sort of finances that was attempted to be stolen from you. Also, you blocked this person from communicating with you, which you were supposed to. Now this person is not working with your family anymore. They could be blocking this person. They might still be like, all smiling in their face, but they're definitely stabbing them in the back. There was a message from the justice system about what was taken from you, what they tried to take from you, but they blocked it. But it's been discovered. Yeah, they can't spy on you anymore. Something you don't see coming. You didn't know about this. Whatever was taken from you, and about the message from the courts, you didn't know. Also, you didn't see this coming. You ain't going to see this coming. Your karmic family is not going to see this person betraying them either. They didn't expect to not be able to get over on you. There's something here. They don't realize like I said, they're so busy focused spying on you, watching you. They're not realizing they're being watched themselves. And whoever this other person is look, there's 7-Eleven again. 7-Eleven is definitely significant. So we have 7-Eleven here, 7-Eleven, and then 7-Eleven, a lot of 11-11. So there could be a false flame. So you completed a cycle with a false flame, just as you were supposed to. This person was meant to drain you, do the most to you. And you're protecting and guarding yourself. And also you are protected from, you have protection that they didn't see. Protection from the justice system, but most importantly from God. All right, and just exactly like this card shows, with the 7 of Wands right here. Just like how David's standing in front of Goliath, right? He's just a kid, right? So, and he ended up taking that giant down with just a slingshot, all right? Because of God. And just because you don't, the Goliath was there with a whole freaking army of this giant was there with a whole army of people with just a little kid, David. But just because they didn't see God there, just because they didn't see his protection does not mean he's not protected. God was strengthening you the whole time and fighting your battles for you. And also, what you don't see is you have protection from the justice system as well. This is over top of the justice card too. Protected, yeah. And now the 8 of Swords, because we add the 7 of Swords with this Page of Swords. That's the 8 of Swords, right? In the reverse, they can't trap you because you're protected on all sides. And God is protecting you. Plus, the cops are watching them, what they're trying to do to you. Somebody's in grief, pain, sorrow, agony about like how they can't spy on you anymore. They're not allowed into your energy anymore either. You're about to get the 411 about from what was taken from you because somebody doesn't want to go to prison. They're not trying to get locked up. Definitely, with the 8 of Swords here, the Justice card, the 7 of Wands, and the upright to the World card on the fence. Somebody's trying to get themselves out of trouble. So what they're realizing the most convenient thing for themselves is to throw this karmic family under the bus and tell. And it's with this 11-11, it's probably a false flame that's setting up your karmic family. Because they're realizing their ships are not coming in with your karmic family. Or this could be a father figure, uncle, or a masculine energy that's throwing them under the bus. Somebody's also, you're about to find out about who has been spying on you, who's been watching you, who's been trying to rob you, and everything else. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. They stole from you. There was a generous blessing that was supposed to come to you, or you're supposed to bless the pockets of other people. That was supposed to be a good amount of money that was coming to you that they tried to take from you. And you were unaware. You didn't know about this. And you don't see this coming. Also, these people, this karmic family doesn't see this other person. This could even be somebody in the justice system that's now flipping sides. They had somebody in the justice system paid off. Maybe they're afraid to go getting locked up. So they're going to be telling on this karmic family or whatever the situation is. They're realizing whatever they did backfired because you're protected. And somebody's seeing you as the person that you are, the loving person that you are, the high priest or the high priestess. Now they want to walk the fuck away. They're realizing that karma is real. God is very much so real. And they're fucked for what they did. Confirmation. So they're trying to get themselves out of trouble. Now, the only plan, because everything else backfired, because they needed you, one, in a relationship with this person, whoever that person is, and most likely a false flame. They also needed you in bondage of some sort of addictions. They needed you in darkness, but they're realizing too that you're protected. And they also, yeah, they had some sort of like, you were under some sort of false ass investigation from the law enforcement, for sure. But with after doing this, okay, either the law, it might even be law enforcement, whoever was like watching you or had you under some sort of false investigation, now they see you for who you truly are, and are seeing what these people are doing to you and how you are innocent and that you are very much so tapped in. I feel like you're also like you're completing your case. You're solving your own case. I don't know what you do. If I don't know what you do, or if it's just because they're watching, if you're speaking about this, or you're solving your own fucking case. Make sure it's very important for you to stay away from any of these people from your past. Ace of Wands, you're getting a passionate beginning. Look, whatever this is, it's protected too. You're moving forward to this passionate new beginning. There's some sort of cycle that's being closed. What you don't see, they also didn't see you. Again, there was some sort of addictions you were under, okay? You had some sort of lovers. You're making the right choices, okay? You're making the right choice and you're moving forward, right? What they didn't see coming was you moving forward and you breaking free of some sort of addiction and a bondage, and also walking away from a karmic lover that was sent in to get close to you and to betray you, okay? They were supposed to marry you. They were supposed to marry you and then either unalive you or just like manipulate you into signing everything over to them, or stealing or whatever, okay? But that never happened. Because you listened to your divine guidance, you cut them off, and also you freed yourself from some sort of addiction or addictions. And I feel like there could still be an addiction there that you need to free yourself, and you're going to, okay? You're definitely going to. They also what they didn't see coming either is you being who you are and you moving forward, you healing from whatever these people have fucking did to you. And now somebody wants a new beginning with you, and they want to do the right thing and make the right choices. You could have a lover that's like you don't realize. It could be like an actual true flame that wants to come in and have a relationship with you. Wheel of Fortune, okay? They're getting caught up. You're getting good luck, good fortune, good karma, okay? And they're not happy about this. They're getting caught up because of karma, all right? For all that goodness that you put in, from walking away, freeing yourself from sort of addiction and bondage and this karmic ass people and everything else, doing it in a loving manner, keeping your hands clean. They're not happy about this. Now they're getting caught up in their bad karma. They're getting everything they deserve while you're getting everything you deserve. All right. You've been putting all that goodness out, doing everything correctly, trusting in God. Now you're about to see the favor of God. And it's going to look 10 wish fulfillment. You're getting this passion in the beginning. You're getting good luck, good fortune, good karma. Whatever this is, they tried super hard to hide a fortune from you that was supposed to lead you to a new beginning. It was supposed to give you a passionate new beginning in life, okay? It's going to change your whole life around, all right? But it's coming back to you. They tried hard to block this and stop. Also, somebody's trying to swap your destinies, okay? They're also trying to swap whoever this person is, because this person that was sleeping with you, the person that you were in a relationship with, they weren't expecting you to cut them off, all right? Because they've been siphoning your good karma while literally dumping their bad karma into you, all right? Confirmation. So, but you cut them off, okay? That could have been like maybe it was like a sex addiction, I don't know, whatever. But you freed yourself from this. You walked away. Now, whatever this is, the wheel's in your favor. So right now, whatever you do for work, whatever you're creating, or whatever you're doing with your spiritual gifts, really tend to it, because the wheel is in your favor. Do not walk away from it. Somebody's trying to outrun karma. They're trying to like get away from this. That's why they're like figuring they're going to do the right thing. They're not happy at the fact. They're not happy that they can't steal from you. They're not happy at the fact that you're receiving justice and they're receiving bad karma, you know what I mean, for what they did. And they're not happy because somebody is seeing you as their wish fulfillment. A lot of fucking major arcanas out here. Whatever this is something major. It's huge. It's something huge that's coming in. It's going to turn your whole life around, especially because you answered the call. And you're freeing yourself. There is something else, though, that you do need to free yourself, that like it's once you free that, like, things are going to move forward, like, victoriously, like, super quick. Some about a time, the time of your, look, 10-3, 10-3, look at all these. 10-3, 10-3, 7-11, 7-11. It's a circle, too. 7-11, 7-11, 10-3, 10-3. So there, this is like going downward, right? So now it's karma. What goes around comes around, right? And then everything they did to you is being mirrored back. Also, somebody was trying to mirror you. There's definitely a false flame involved in this. Somebody was going to try to portray to be you, okay, and to sign something over or do something like that, or they already could have possibly did that and it's covered. And now also, everything they put you through is happening. It's being mirrored back to them because you answered the call and you've been passing their test. Somebody's really going through it. You release any deep emotional pain, they're mad because they're in major deep emotional. 7 of Cups plus this 5, the 5 of Cups, I meant with this 3 of Cups, that's now the 8 of Cups, okay? So the 8 of Cups, so yeah, somebody, again, with another 8 of Cups right here, somebody was expecting you to walk away, but you didn't walk away from whatever you're doing, whatever your purpose is. It's leading you forward, okay? And they're mad because you did walk away from the things that you needed to, but you stayed with the course, weather the storms on the things that you needed to. You know what I mean? They weren't expecting you to do that. You're walking away from the right things and staying, the course where you need to. And now you're about to have ultimate wish fulfillment. 3 of Swords in reverse, okay? And you release any deep emotional pain. You're moving forward, and now somebody's upset that, now they're the ones that's in the 3 of Swords while you freed yourself from it. And the 3 of Swords right here in the reverse with this Page of Swords in the reverse. That would be the 4 of Swords in the reverse, right? So somebody's really, really going through it. They can't sleep. They're constantly up all night boohoo crying over you. There could be this karmic, this family right here, or this karmic father figure or uncle or whatever this is. It went also that false flame. Make sure you are getting rest. Somebody was like literally watching you every freaking day. All day. The lovers. You're making the right choices, okay? Now, someone's making the right choice. It could even be that false flame or something. Somebody wants to make the right choice, and because they feel like they have no other option, they're backed into a corner, and all the illusions have been shattered. So this person is going to make the right choice and expose the truth. And you see how the door's open now? This person is now leaving the devil behind them. See how the devil's behind Jesus here? The door is open. So this person's making the right choice. They're leaving the devil behind, toxicity behind, and they're moving forward to expose this truth. And when they do that, it's going to be an open door for this person as well. And it's also going to be an open door for you. And they don't expect this. They don't see this coming. You don't see this coming either. And they're protecting you. You're going to be surprised to find out who this is. And this is either a family member, it could be like a father figure, or an ex-lover, I feel like. They might also be trying to free themselves from jail, because at 8 of Swords, remember, in reverse, they want to either get out of jail or they want to stay out of jail. You know what I mean? So this kind of stepfather could be significant, because in this picture right here, it looks like someone's name could be Jim. It looks like my stepdad. It reminds me, both these pictures remind me of my stepdad, okay? So it could be a stepfather, especially with the father figure. It doesn't have to be, or a father figure. It looks like Jimmy. They all kind of look like him. So it could definitely be a stepfather, okay? But they feel like that, like they're backed into a corner, and also that would make sense too. Like I said, if they are in jail, or if they're trying to get out of jail or something, or stay out of jail, because that 8 of Swords right here, 7 of Swords, but it's Page of Swords, it's 8 of Swords, and that door being opening, you see that door, and they're leaving the devil behind, or changing their ways. They want to go through that new door to get out, either get out of prison or to stay out of prison. You see what I mean? They get less time or to get freed, okay? Whatever the situation is, they get this passionate new beginning to close this cycle, and that's what they're going to do. So they're speaking truth about all of this. And look, another 7-11. Damn, look at that. 7, look. And because everything's going to keep going in circles. This is somebody that's like in their head or over and over again. Well, what should they do? What's other people going to think? You know what I mean? And they're also playing in their mind about all the injustice. Okay, somebody's writing a testimony or like a statement or something. Somebody's doing the right thing. Okay, they might also. Something about a sip that is could be Dylan too. Okay, some about, yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. But anyway, there's 7-Eleven here, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. There's so many 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, and then also 777. And they're making the right choice, okay? Somebody could have also lied to a lover of yours, and I feel like you're getting a new beginning in love too, for sure. And your faith is what's saving you every freaking, well, God saves you every time, but you know what I mean? Keeping your faith. Someone, now this person wants to apologize to you as well, and there's another 11, 7-Eleven, look. 7-Eleven is significant. So now this person's realizing, okay, it's more convenient to do the right thing, and it's also 111. And look, 1-1. Look at this. This is so crazy. 1-1-1, and then 1-1-1, and also the 7. All these 7-Elevens all over the place. The 10-3, 10-3. So March 10th or October 3rd could be significant. November 1st. Or January 11th could be significant. July 11th or November 7th could be significant. But this person wants to apologize now. And they're going to, in order to move forward, they're going to do this. They're going to cast. In order for this person to move forward, to get through this open door here, to have that door open, they have to leave behind the devil, the toxicity, and everything else, right? And then to go through this door. Also, if you do have an addiction yourself that you haven't fully freed yourself from, okay, it could be even weed. Okay, I'm seeing this like bush on fire. It could be that, like, free yourself from it. It's going to be a lot easier than what you think it's going to be. And I just keep hearing I need 3 days. So I don't know, something about 3 days is significant. If you can try to give God 3 days with like fasting and no addictions, or fast for 3 days, okay, and make sure while you're fasting you're not taking any drugs or alcohol or anything. Oh yeah. Look, and the 7 plus a 3, that's another 10, okay? The 10 in reverse, 10 of cups in reverse on top of the 10 of cups in the reverse. So, yes, this is some karmic ass family being left behind, okay? And there's somebody there, it could be the karmic family member that's doing this, or someone you consider to be family. Yeah, you're working hard, okay? All your hard work is paying off, okay? You've been working hard to better yourself, to move forward. Okay, now somebody is exposing the truth. Okay, they're working hard to do this because this person wants a new beginning. This person's getting older. Okay, I don't know if this person does not want to be in prison. They're terrified to be in a prison, or they don't want to be in prison. Maybe they could have been in prison like off and on their whole life. They might be in prison right now, but this person's aging. They're getting older. They're tired. They're worn out. They're sick of the old ways. They want a new beginning, and the only way they're going to be free is by exposing the truth. I don't know if somebody's in jail right now or in prison right now, and they're looking at the rest of their life in prison, and they're like realizing that's not it. That's not what they want to do. Or this is somebody that maybe they've never been in jail. I don't know. Or they've been in there and they're like not wanting to do it now because they're older. Something about their age is significant. Somebody could be getting gray hair. Look at all this gray hair here. And they're not trying to do that time. They want another chance at life. Also, this person wants another chance in your life. They want to like be friends with you or something, or like, you know what I mean? And this person's now doing this, they're working hard, but also you've been working super hard, exposing the truth, moving forward, leaving behind what no longer serves you, and bettering yourself. All this hard work you're doing, and like to heal, to move forward, to prosper, is leading you to this new beginning. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that you don't see. So continue trusting in God. Do not lose your faith. Continue praying over yourself. Continue praying for your enemies, or pray for your enemies if you have it. All right. That doesn't mean pray that they get like these like fancy, like, don't pray that they get, it's not like, you're going to pray like, oh, I pray they get like Lamborghinis and, no, not that shit. Like, pray that they get brought to their knees to a point of repentance and they turn to God and be saved. You know what I mean? Stop doing their evil ways and stuff like that. Okay. But like, pray that their eyes be opened. Okay. And they stop doing, whatever reckless, careless shit that they're doing. But continue just working hard, doing you, okay? And you're moving forward. You're passionate, a new beginning, and this new beginning is protected. You don't see it yet. You don't see this because there's things going on in the background. This is what, like, you know what I mean? This is where your faith is being called and being tested extremely. And look, 8 to 16. So, like I was saying, doubles and triples, so 23. So going by the 2s and the 3s, right? So 23, God is preparing the table before you in the presence of your enemies. And this person's getting like, I don't know, I feel like this person's like either in jail or they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to prison. They don't want to, because they're like, you know what I mean? They're realizing this is their only option, the only way out, the only way to have freedom again into like a promised land, or to get out of, or to stay out of jail. They're really not trying to do it. This person's worn down. They're tired. They're sick. They don't want to do this no more. And that's also this. So this karmic family, they're completing a cycle. Okay, whoever this is, I'm not sure if it's like, yeah, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Right, and they were working hard to deceive you, to betray you, to try to take whatever this is that was left for you, to give you a new beginning. But also, whatever you're doing yourself, is you're creating a legacy for yourself for what you're doing as well, or what you will be doing with your spiritual gifts. Because just do not walk away. All right, do not walk away. Somebody's definitely aging. What's the outcome, please and thank you? But yeah, this person's casting this, like they're exposing the truth, all these illusions. Okay, you don't see this happening. All right, all the illusions that's going on, they're exposing this. You don't see this happening right now because somebody's behind the scenes doing this, and they're working hard to get a new beginning, to expose the truth about how hard they work to deceive you and to steal from you, to steal whatever this is. And look how old these people are now. There's something about somebody's aging like crazy. They're not trying to be in prison for the rest of their life, and it's the only way out. What's the outcome, please and thank you? They're going to be shocked to find out who this is. You're going to be shocked to find out too. Ace of Cups in the reverse. They were very heartless, very soulless, and there's an ex-lover that's really pissed off because they're not going to have this passionate new beginning with you. All right, they're also being they're trying to block your love life. That's not happening. They were dependent on you being in a relationship with this person and then binding themselves to you, getting into a marriage and then deceiving you. They're not happy because they're not going to get this new beginning. And this 3 of Cups with this page, with this Ace of Cups, that's the 4 of Cups, both all in a reverse. They feel like they have no other option. There's nothing else they can do. There's an ending here, 13, and you're about to have a rebirth. Okay, they're pissed off because they can't end you. They also can't end you getting a new beginning in love. We got the Knight of Cups. It's an ex-lover. A Knight of Cups in the reverse. They're pissed off because this person, somebody now wants a new beginning with you. They've realized that they fucked up and they want another relationship with you, but that's not happening. And also, whoever this person is that's exposing the truth about how hard they work to deceive you, to act like they were there for you, acting like they wanted a cup of love, but really they were pouring out the cup the whole time. All right, and how they sent this ex-lover in with this, to pretend like they were there for you, and the whole time they were literally trying to get rid of you and deceive you. That's what they were planning on doing, but now they're seeing you. What they didn't expect, they didn't expect you to walk away from this person and to heal from this person. Now they can't heal from you. Now the wheels have turned, because the wheels have turned. Now you don't have any love for them, and now they have love for you. And this person is never going to be able to get over you. They're never going to be able to get over you. You're always going to be the person that got away. they're dreaming of you. 5 of Pentacles. They're left out in the cold, and they're exposing whoever this is. Somebody's behind the scenes exposing the truth about how hard they worked to write you out of the cold of that blessing that was actually yours, but your faith. Okay, just like in the Bible, when all she needs to do was to touch Jesus's cloak, and she would be healed, and she was healed from her blood, right? So also from blood. Somebody's doing some sort of like blood sacrifices, but and she wasn't. It's because your faith this whole time you held on to your faith. It doesn't matter how long it's been. Yeah, 2 of Cups. All right. So the 2 of Cups, you're getting a union. You are going to get a union that you don't see coming. All right, but also, and it's not from somebody in the past. It's a new person. It's not going to be this other person, okay? And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there was a major betrayal, I'm telling you. So there could have been an alcohol addiction or like a drug addiction of some sort, okay? That, but also they're exposing this major fucking betrayal, okay? About what, now these both kind of came out the same together, so they can go both ways. So we're going to look at them both ways. Again, 7 of Cups plus this Ace of Cups, that'd be another 8 of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Swords, I'm sorry. 8 of Swords in reverse. Somebody they're trying to trap you. They needed you to be in a heartless, a loveless relationship. It was never there for actual love. They were there to deceive you. Now this person truly loves you, and it's over with. They want a relationship with you, but it's not going to be with the past person. Okay, you are getting a new beginning with a actual person that's meant to be there for you, and I feel like that's the 11-11, your true twin flame. All right, but now they also know this person didn't come in sooner because of a lack of truth and clarity, but now they know the truth, or they're about to find out the truth. What you don't see happening behind the scenes is somebody is somebody is protecting you because they don't want to be in prison, or they're trying to get out of prison. Okay, so they're exposing the truth. You don't see this, and there was a major betrayal going on behind your back, and because there's a lot of illusions and everything else, but now they're not getting anything out of this, so they're trying to look out for themselves, and they're exposing this. They're working super hard. Now somebody's working hard to gain your trust and to come in and in a relationship or a union of some kind with you, with a new beginning. And it's going to happen. Somebody is freeing themselves from some sort of addiction, either you or your person. Or maybe even both of you. And 1, 2, 1, a lot of like mirroring numbers. And now that all the injustice that you have received, okay, from somebody in the past, like your ex-lovers, now you're going to have a new beginning in love, not with somebody from your past, okay? Not with this heartless, soulless motherfucker that tried to take you down and take you for everything that you got and get rid of you. And you worked super hard to heal yourself from everything. Now your heart's about to be on fire again for the right person, though. Now that you learn to heal, you're going to have a union with the right person where your heart's going to be on fire, okay? And it's protected. Nobody can stop this. Nobody can block this. This is your true twin flame. Your true twin flame is working hard to connect with you. Make sure you are meditating and praying. And there's another 11-11 again. You're getting a union with your true twin flame. After all, and this true twin flame knows the truth about what you have gone through, or they're about to find out. And they're exposing the truth to your true twin flame about like how hard these people work to betray you, to completely, they lied on you, they did the most to you, to deceive you, to get rid of you, and to steal from you. They tried to write you out of something that was left for you, a generous blessing, okay? And they spread a lot of lies to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, now they want to make the right choices because this is a failed collaboration and they can't move on. They can't heal. All right. They would not stop trying to do this to you. This person's up all night boohoo crying. They could have lost a job from some sort of dark manipulation. They can't even because they're doing dark manipulation to have you in bondage. Okay. That's why I said earlier, they needed you in bondage. They need you in some sort of addiction, and they're doing dark manipulation to try to do this. They're trying to sacrifice you to the devil. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. That ain't happening. Okay. Now you're breaking free of some sort of change, some sort of bondage, some sort of like curse or something that they were trying to do to you. There's somebody that was trying to claim you in the spiritual realm. They're trying to claim you as theirs. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. All right, let's get you some yeah, you have a union coming in that you don't see coming. And there's an ex-lover that's pissed off because they're not getting what they want as a relationship with you, and that's not going to, hell no. They're heartless, they're soulless, they want to betray you. You're about to have a lot more energy coming in too with this AAA coming up. Somebody's been draining you like crazy. If you've been feeling tired and like lethargic, it's because somebody's been fucking draining you, draining your energy. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. I know you've been through a lot of like bad things in your life, but try to focus on the good, okay? And just try to stay grounded and centered, okay? And because there's a lot of things going on behind the scene that you just don't see. Just do not lose your faith, whatever you do. There's something that's about to be happening really soon for you. And make sure you are drinking plenty of water and praying and stuff. Like make sure you're getting and pray and meditate, because you are moving forward in your spiritual gifts. Like you're getting spiritual upgrades. Somebody was trying to top you off too. They thought that like somebody could be a Capricorn, you or somebody involved or something, or somebody in this. They're trying to cap you off. They thought that you are learning too much too quick. You're growing too quick. Like they want to know how you're rapidly moving forward so fast because of who the fuck you are. You are meant to. Somebody was trying to keep you asleep. They're working hard to keep you from knowing who you are. This is why they're attacking you after attack after attack after attack, because they wanted you to walk away and think that you weren't, like make you feel like you're a nobody, or that like, you know, God's not there for you because all these bad things are happening. But that's the complete opposite. You go through, God gives, like, you know, his strongest soldiers the most battles, okay, because he equips you the whole time. You should be happy whenever you're going through battles, okay, because it's, you know, God is fighting for you. You're gaining things from it, and you're being tested. And it's just strengthening you. And you're going to see why you went through everything you went through. All right, let me get you. Oh yeah, I have 2 new decks coming in, I think today. I thought they were coming in yesterday, but I think they come today. Somebody was planning on deceiving you to the end. And look, the 13, like I said, somebody could be a karmic Scorpio with this 13 in the reverse. All right, that would be like the death card in the reverse. But also, somebody, yeah, they didn't love you the whole time. They were trying to off you. Major fucking betrayal. And make sure you are healing your heart, though, because this person, they did the most to you, and so did the karmic family. But the person that you're coming into union with is not, you're gonna receive justice for all the injustice. Okay, this person's gonna be your other half. It's your true twin flame that's coming in. You just have to like heal from these major betrayals, and then have your heart open again, because your heart's about to be on fire again for whoever this person is that's coming in. And it's gonna make up for all, you know what I mean, the past. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, do you have any messages for the collective at this time, please and thank you? A lot of freaking swords, man. You've been through a lot of major arcanas and a lot of swords. And a lot of, they play with your heart a lot too. But that's you're gonna get moonlighting, okay? You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Yeah, because you're going to be having a business, okay? You're definitely, with whatever you're doing, with your spiritual gifts, you're working hard to repair your whole life, okay? Everything that you went through, you're about to get your passion back too, for whatever, because you've been under attack like non-fucking stop. It's just been attack after attack after attack, because they're working hard to block you and to get you to walk away from your purpose. They want you to think that you were, you know what I mean, that you were a nobody, and that's a complete no. It's a complete fucking lie. They want you to think that it was never going to change, or that whatever you're doing is too much, or it's too much of a hassle, or something like that, that you were always going to get betrayed. But that's all fucking lies. That's not it. It's just these people you had to release yourself from, heal from, forgive them, and move forward. And then there's 1 + 1, that's the 2. Okay, and then 2, 2, 22. Okay, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. And it's true. It really is. Ever since I switched like organic, I'm telling you, the difference in energy levels is insane, and it tastes better. It's a little bit more expensive, but unless you're like growing your, maybe you have like a farm or like a garden or something. But yeah, that's like, it's crazy the difference in how much energy you have when you eat like, healthy food and like organic, and it tastes better. My daughter always tells me, Mom, I don't want to eat that organic crap that you eat. I'm like, what do you know about? It's the best stuff to eat. What do you... 21. Something could have happened in 2021. Any of these names could be your name. Any of these could be your name, somebody involved, or a past or loved one's first, middle, and or last name. Somebody has like the same first and middle name, or like they have like a double name, like first and middle name is the same, or middle and last name is the same. They have like a double. Adler could be someone's name. That's weird. Brian. There's weird no names came out. Lynn. And I have. Somebody could be working hard not to expose, to keep names hidden or something. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what are some names involved in this situation, please? And thank you. That's weird. No names came out. Philadelphia and Henry. That's weird. Aquarius, okay. All you need to know is you don't need to worry about that's a message in itself. The only thing that came out was Aquarius, okay. Like, it's your Aquarius season. It's all you need to worry about. You don't need to worry about anything about how it's going to happen, what's going to happen, who's going to do what. All you need to know is it's your time. It's your season for blessings. Let God figure it all out. Surrender to God and allow God to fight your battles for you. And you don't have to worry about anything else. Just know that it's your season for blessings. That's weird. That's the first time that ever happened. Well, no, the one time no names came out too. I forgot what it was. That's the second time that ever happened. But everything happens for a reason. So that's, that in itself is just telling of itself. You don't even need to worry about nothing. Okay, let it all just come out the way that it is. Alright guys, that's all I got for you for right now. Until next time, remember God loves you, so do I. Spread love, not hate, always. And please, not forget to give God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit the utmost love, respect, gratitude, and appreciation for all that they do in our lives. And please, if you did not hit that like button yet, what are you waiting for? Please hit the like button, please hit share, please hit subscribe, and please turn that notification bell on to all, so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And, oh, look how freaking stinking cute. I got a couple more plants the other day off of Taz. I love Taz. And look how freaking cute this baby is. Look how pretty cute she is. Oh, I probably can't really show you right there, but it's a little ninja, Albo ninja. And it's velvety. She's such a little cutie. I have a couple more too, but they're over there. I just looked up and saw her and I seen her like glistening. So freaking cute. Oh man. Alright guys. I love that plant. I can't wait for her to get bigger. And if you can see in real life, it like glistens. It looks like sparkling. Like the veins are so pretty and white and they're velvety leaves. I love the velvety leaves. Especially like those kinds, and the ninjas are so cute. They stay like a little bit more like shorter and like stockier. All right guys, but yeah, I'm gonna go charge my phone and check to see after I do these shorts, and then I'm gonna check and see if those new decks are here yet, and I shall see y'all later. God bless everybody.